Hey guys, and welcome to a special edition of Finders, Keepers, Losers, Weepers. I am Kyle, and my co-host Declan here are going to tell you about our good and bad of the previous week. So, the Finder this week goes to Cameron, picking up Dwight Lowry. He's the 5th rated safety. Somehow, some way, he was on waivers. I don't know if he just slipped through the cracks or if someone dropped him the week before and I didn't notice it. But he picked him up, got him 11 points. He had 8 tackles and a sack. So this is also like the 4th week, I think, that there's been a defensive guy that's my finder. Maybe offenses run dry. Like, we are a really deep league, so maybe it's just because defense, you can really pick up just about anybody and have them get some points depending on the matchup. But good job, Cameron. So the keeper is going to be Randall Cobb. I know last week I did Eddie Lacy. But Randall Cobb's shoulder is still hurting him. There were some reports saying that it's causing him to not be able to get open as much. I don't know if you guys saw the end of that Broncos game, but the same thing happened with Emmanuel Sanders. After he cut that deep pass, he really couldn't get out of his break, and that's because when you run and you're trying to get off press coverage, you really got to pump your arms. And obviously his shoulder is still hurting him. So he's only had single-digit games. Fantasy-wise, I don't think he's caught a touchdown in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And his last really good game was when he and Rodgers hooked up for 3 touchdowns. So hold on to Randall Cobb. Good things are to come. He's got that bye week to get ready. And I think Adams comes back, or should come back, after their bye. And that's going to free up, I think, some coverage on him because he has been double-teamed too. So the loser is going to have to go to CJ Spiller. I think Cameron has him. I don't remember exactly. But just another week where you're expecting him to get all the touches and they still go to Mark Ingram. He had the one good... Alex, get out of the way. Our cat, Alex. He had the one good play at the end of overtime a few weeks ago where it was that long catch for a touchdown that won them the game. But he had so much expectation coming into this league, and he really hasn't lived up to anything. He's not getting any of the touches that we thought he would. Maybe you hold on to him in this league, but if you got him in other leagues, I would consider dropping him or putting him in with another guy to try and trade. Especially if it's not PPR, because he's really not getting carries. He's supposed to be the scat back guy, but it hasn't been turning out well. So I say no go on CJ Spiller. Sorry, Brendan. I know he's one of your guys. And finally, the Weeper. The Weeper is Uncle Cody. Uncle Cody's the Weeper this week. We did it. Uncle Trent beat him. So Cody's blood magic or sacrifice or whatever you want to say finally ran out, and he lost. Mostly because his players were on bye, and I think that was probably Cody's worst game, and I think it will be. I think for the most part, he's going to be able to fill in his bye weeks pretty well, and his team is really, really good. Same with Johnny. I think Johnny had a rough bye week, and his players didn't perform that well last week, and I think that might have been their worst 2 games, which sucks because they're definitely going to be juggernauts come playoff time. But Cody was the loser! So, waivers go through tomorrow morning, so go ahead and put your picks in tonight, guys. I'm still looking for trades. That trade with Nico got canceled, and he hasn't responded in my text messages, so I'm still looking for a big #1 wide receiver. I'm really looking to move my Green Bay receivers, and the bye weeks are hurting me pretty bad, so I'm kind of desperate if you can get a trade in fast. But we'll see you on the waiver wires. Declan says good luck, and we'll see you guys next week. Go Pack, go!